All right. Hey, everybody. Infinity here. I know this is not my normal haunt in the reclusive subterranean wonderland that is my studio, but today I just wanted to come on and talk about some things that have been on my mind lately as I have been continually just doing things and everything feels like it's coming over my head just a wee bit. Um, so where do I start, right? First of all, thanks for hitting on this video and watching it. So, whether or not you're aware, over the last, I want to say 8, maybe 9 months, at least since last July, I have been on this campaign of trying to make sure that I can continue to run my tutorial channels both on YouTube and on Rumble and continue to run my social media and stuff. Basically, to continue to run my business. I've been on a campaign trying to save it, right? Because, I'm going to graduate in, oh my God, less than 2 months now. And that's a deadline that is quickly approaching. And, I love what I do. I honestly do. I've been doing it for going on 6 years now. And it's almost unreal. I started my main channels when I was 19, and in that time I've learned so much about crochet and as a crochet knitwear designer, and I can't say that I would rather do anything else in the world. So last summer I put out a bid and I was like, okay, I'm going to start up this program and I am going to need the support of my community in order to continue to run my channel. And so I've introduced it in different ways, but it's literally been the same message. And for a while I was stressed out because, I was like, I know the economy is a little rough right now. I get that. But I priced my program at $6 a month, basically. Or if you can't do monthly things, I have a quarterly subscription model as well. And you can kind of compare it to how a Patreon would work. So I'd been running that for months and months and months. And I do have some of my membership, but nowhere near where I could even consider continuing to run Infinity Crafting Co. beyond May or June of this year. And as you guys know, I go on my hiatus in May, or at the end of May rather, through June, and I usually come back in July with my content and whatnot. So, I've been running a lot of polls on my community tabs. I know I don't have community tab on Rumble, but I do have it on YouTube, and I've been putting out things on Facebook as I built up that community last summer, and that was really cool. But according to all of my results, nobody's seeing these posts, and I don't understand. I really don't. I recently kind of quit Instagram because nobody was seeing my posts, no matter what format I put them out in, no matter what I've been doing. And Instagram is just one example of this. I have been freaking frustrated with Instagram for at least 2 years now. At the end of 2022, when they did that last algorithm change, it screwed me over entirely. And it went from thousands of people thousands of people seeing my content down to maybe 40. And at that point, I had about 800 followers. And so you do the math on it, I was getting less than 2% of my visibility with my own base, let alone trying to reach new people. And then I had this weird glitch where new people were seeing it, but only one of my followers was seeing it. And then it transcended into, after 4 hours, my posts were not being distributed at all. And then by the time they did distribute, there were like 16 people seeing it. So, after realizing that, I started trying to do things a little bit differently, tried to lean more into reels again, even though I really kind of hate making reels because they're kind of pointless. Reels, shorts are kind of pointless, but they're the things that these algorithms push. And so I started putting my messages in these little short form snippets to try to get people to see it. But again, they mostly push those things to people who aren't really involved in my craft communities. And okay, that's a bird. Anyway, and so they don't care about my channel or my resources or the things that I provide. They don't care. And then the people in my community that are seeing my posts are either people that are already subscribed to my programs or buying my patterns or pottery or whatever, or people that, people that like my content, but they can't actually support that. And that I understand, and I appreciate your viewership and your willingness to follow my content, And then on YouTube, I'm getting a lot of the same as Facebook with people that are seeing my community posts, that are actually seeing them. They're the ones that are already interacting or already subscribed, or they, again, have voiced that they can't sign up for my program for one reason or another. And that's totally cool too. What's not cool is, though, when I go into my analytics and I go on YouTube specifically, and I go to see how many people out of the, almost 18,000 people now that are seeing my posts, there were several posts where they were only showing it to 10 people. And out of 18,000 people, that's crazy to me because, what the heck? How is it a community tab if nobody in my community is seeing my community posts? So infuriating, And I try to approach these things in a way that feels human, right? Because I'm talking to a bunch of humans, my community, the people who have been following me. There was a lot of people that have been following me from Jump Street. And, for a while, I thought people were just ghosting me and not really caring about things outside of the channel that could support the channel to keep the channel going. I was thinking that it was something elaborate like that. But in honesty, it could 110% be that just nobody is seeing the posts at this point. And I have admittedly been down in the dumps lately, and I've been kind of falling off on uploading and editing videos because I'm like, well, I keep putting my messages at the beginnings and kind of middle parts of my videos so people can see them and so they can be aware and know about them. I keep putting out these snippets about my patterns and stuff, and nobody's really joining from that. And so, and then even then, relatively few of my people are seeing that. Now, what's great, what's fine is that, my content is being pushed out to new people and that I am able to be a part of other people's creative journeys. I'm so glad about that. And I always will be, even if I do stop uploading. But all this to say is that hopefully enough people will see this video. Maybe the vertical format will help it, but hopefully enough people will see this and hear me out here. I know I put out a channel chat in January. February has been full of things. I still got community requests to get to for the main channel, and I'm diligently working on my projects for Hey Craftapreneur, which is my pattern club that I have been screaming from a rooftop about for the last 9 months, almost a year now. And it would mean the most to me if you guys value my content, if you find merit in my business, if you've benefited in any way, if you would consider signing up for my program and getting my memberships at least within range by the end of, I want to say June, then I can continue to sit around and work for you guys. Well, not sit around, that sounds bad, but you know what I mean. I can continue to get up and do what I am passionate about and continue to keep teaching you guys how to knit and crochet, because that has been the most fun. Over the last 6 years, I have been able to teach tens, if not hundreds of thousands of people how to craft. And it's not something that I expected when I first started hitting record on my little cheap LG smartphone back in 2018, but it's become that, and it would be my hope that enough people would want to support that. So what is my goal? When I first set up this program and did all my business planning and all that, because I'm kind of smart, I decided that at my current price point, it would take about 1% of my community total, right? So across Facebook, Rumble, and YouTube, I have about 67,000 people. So that's about 500 subscribers. Now, do I expect to get all those super crafties at one point? No, and I would hope it didn't crash my website. But anyway, I don't really expect that all at once, but I would ask that you consider over the course of the next couple of months to sign up, like I said, either monthly or quarterly. Members get access to my patterns, so whether it's knitting, crochet, or Sentro, and I usually upload twice per month on that. I also have members forums. I'm doing exclusive discounts. I'm currently working on this little secret pet project for some things with that, and I'm doing my March updates. I think in February's I'm going to narrow it down to one pattern, though. I will say that, like I said, this year has been a lot, and I've been dealing with a lot in my personal life with my grandmother and just school stuff, and I will catch you guys up in a proper channel chat, I promise. But yeah, I just wanted to put this out here today. You guys, let me see. Some of my patterns are club exclusive. So like my Sentro sock patterns, which some people, I've gotten some kind of nasty comments about that, but I digress. Some of my designs and whatnots are exclusive to the program to just make it more fun to join. I've been uploading to this program, like I said, since last July, and I haven't gotten any complaints yet. And people, I guess, are steadily making my things. I think part of my community is not on social media, but it's fine. I don't know. I want to continue to do this for you guys in the future, and it would mean a lot to me if you guys would consider supporting my content. As always, you can find my website in the description box of my videos. If you're watching this on mobile, oh my god, 10 minutes. Anyway, if you're watching this on mobile, you should be able to hit the little 3 dots on the video and hit description and see all of my info there. I don't know when I upload this if it's going to convert to a short or not, so that might not be an active link. I don't know, but you can always head over to my actual channel page and hit the website link there, and hit the Hey Craftapreneur tab on my website. You can read through all the perks and benefits. I don't have access to it right now, obviously I'm in my car, but yeah, consider supporting my content today. That's all I've been saying for really the last several years, but that's all I've been saying since last summer, and I don't know what else to do. I don't I don't really want to rant too long on this, but I will cover more of it in the proper channel chat, which I should be doing this week. I'm trying, guys. It's been a lot, but yeah, thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next video, and until then, happy making. And I forgot, because that is how my brain works. For the life of me, right? I want to make one thing super duper 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 clear, right? Because like I said in the main body of this video, the people that are seeing my posts and interacting with them are the people that are already subscribed to my members club. They're already, like I said, buying patterns, buying pottery, or sampling merch, things like that. They're already supporting my business in some shape, form, or fashion. And what I don't want is for these rants, because I feel like I'm saying stuff ad nauseum. If you go check the community tab, I've been very, 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 very active over there, posting different things that y'all might not know about. But I don't want these different rants or these different like venting videos to come across as me being ungrateful, because that's not what it is at all in the slightest. I am very happy to have finally built a very, very small but very stable supporter base at this very moment, and I don't want people to hear me complain and get discouraged and then like unsubscribe, and then, you know, I just fade off into oblivion. But no, I appreciate everybody that has been hearing me out and that has been tuning in and supporting my content, because I would not be anywhere without my community, and I am very strong, very adamant about that. I very much believe that if I don't have a community, I don't have a business. And by far, I have to say that the people that are aware of my things, they are very willing to sign up and be a part of something, I guess, bigger. You know, I don't want to make myself sound more important than I am. I'm a crochet lady on the internet, and you know, it's a privilege to have been able to do this throughout my college years and build something really great, really vast, and hopefully I'll be able to expand on that later on. But right now I really want to focus on the group of people that have already opted to follow me and that may want to support my content. So yeah, I just wanted to make that very clear before I disappeared and ended the video. So now, happy making.